I know y'all see this glow, y'all. Y'all want to figure out how to get this glow? Stay tuned.
Hi, I am Nubian, and I'm just here to say that I am not a licensed physician or doctor or anything of that sort. Everything that you see in my videos is things that I practice on myself or guinea pig on myself through spirit or research that I find on internet and other sources. So again, consult with your doctor and also listen to your body for any signs that anything may be wrong or not the right regimen for you. Also, I just wanted to say and touch bases on that any of the products used in my videos, I am not a paid spokesperson or anything of that sort. So these videos are not sponsored. These are just products and regimens that work for me in the order that I use them in. So again, make sure that you're just listening to your body and consulting with the right people that you need to consult with to further go along in your journey. Because what might be right for one person might not be right for you, but the knowledge is still here. All right, thank you. And thank you for watching my video. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for viewing. All right, Melanin Nation, Melanin Gang, Melanin Poppin', Melanin taking over the world, period. Hi you guys, it's your girl, I am Nubian with I am Nubian Customs, and I'm here today with just a little self-care, routine. You feeling like, you just need to do a little self-care, a little TLC to yourself and things like that, and, so, yesterday when I came home, I soaked some chia seeds. So this is so I can get that slimy consistency that be in the chia seeds after you let them soak in liquid. And this is the Flex Chia and Hemp mixture that I got from Walmart a little while ago, but still all good. I may put this in my smoothies, my yogurts. It's in this facial cream / body oil that I have made. It's good for all type of stuff. I'm gonna talk about that a little bit later, but this is really good for a lot of different things. If you haven't already, just look up flax, chia, and hemp, on Google, and all the benefits of everything will pop up. I got my strainer. I went ahead and just washed everything, rinsed everything, because I'm going to be straining this, so you don't want the flax seeds in this, because I'm making a bentonite clay mask. As you can see, I got a plastic top. You can buy these also at Walmart in the section where they have mason jars and things like that. And I also have a little bit of turmeric. And I know you're probably like, most people don't really put turmeric in their bentonite clay mask, but Spirit was talking to me, and as I was getting the stuff out to do this tutorial, it just kept saying, get the turmeric, get the turmeric. So I'm listening to Spirit. I got the turmeric. Me, I got my little black candle sitting here burning, and my little meditation thing and all of that. I just got out of the bathtub. I went ahead and did a little tweezing and stuff that I wanted to tweeze, and just in my little girly spirit. Along with today, outside of these 3 elements in your strainer and your glass bowl and your plastic spoon, I also seen stuff about the Dr. Bonner's soap, and I'm kept like Dr. Bonner soap. And it wasn't until one of the people, tutorials I watched, actually showed the soap, and I'm thinking to myself, like, crazy, you have that soap, it's been sitting on your thing for months and you still ain't used it yet. So I'm gonna use some of this for after I wash my mask off. I never used this before. I did get this from the health food shops and stuff that I be going to. This is one from the Better Foods for Living. So I'm going to use this along with my spin brush when I get ready to wash the mask off. Also inside of the mask, I will be putting a little bit of castor oil. This is the brand that I'm always using along with the other brand. So either or is fine. Or if you can find another brand that's hexane free and, you know, just cold pressed and all that good stuff, as organic as you can get it, go ahead and get that. And then also for afterwards, being that this is homemade, this gets rid of inflammation, blemishes. It brings out your natural glow in your skin. It rebuilds the collagen, makes it real soft, real, you know, young looking. Like, and the day I made this, Spirit told me made this. This is about like a year old, and I use this on special occasions, and it smells super good. It has like so many different oils, even some flowers in there, some different type of berries. As you can see, it has like the flaxen seed and all that in there as well. I'll probably do a tutorial on that, or I could read off what I put in here, but I'm not sure how I want to do that yet. Because like I said, this right here is the truth. Like, I let my sister use it because she was having issues with like, it was like a cyst on her forehead from a pimple that didn't properly pop. So it was just building skin up around it, and she was here from out of town for a couple of days, and she was using that cream on it, or ointment, and it started to go down. And she said as soon as she went back to where she lives, it started to come back and rise up to the point where she had to go get it surgically removed. And she was like, I want some of that oil. You're gonna make me some and ship me some here. My other sister, she had used it for something too, and she was like, ooh, just let me have this. And I'm like, girl, no, but I can make you some. And I also let it charge in the sun and the moonlight, and, you know, do all my spiritual things with that as well. So yeah. So the first thing I'm going to do, and I'm using a smaller thing so that way it doesn't get all over the place. And you might have to use a little spoon to like further get the jelly, because this right here is just the water portion that came out. All the jelly is inside of here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my plastic spoon, because even though I'm not working with the Bentonite plate yet, I will be, so I don't want no metal particles in there whatsoever. And I'm just pressing down. This is like a tedious process, but as you can see, it's super thick. I'm using a strainer that has super fine, like netted holes, almost close to like a cheesecloth. And that's just to make sure that none of the seeds go through. But as you can see, it's seeping through how it needs to seep. And you're just going to continue to do this until you get everything straightened out. I'm going to come back after I have this done. Okay, being that this is so tedious, what I did was, and I still have a whole bunch more left that I'm still going to save. I'm just going to let this finish soaking over the actual water. So there's going to be a water mixture that's like more water consistency. This is the gel by itself. This is the consistency of the gel by itself. So all I really did was kept just doing the same thing, and it drips out. Just smash spoon out. Some of the hemp is going to pass through the net, but that's okay. It's not going to do anything or hurt anything. You just don't want it to where it's super duper duper like. Even though I have done masks where it's super uber thick like this with the cheese stuff and everything still like that. As I said, I might save that and put it in the refrigerator because you can save it for a couple of days in the refrigerator. This has been sitting in the window, but I want it to dry out. So I'm refrigerated. And it seeds. It's not like it's gonna mold or anything like that. I just keep it from like 3 days to a week, nothing past that. Unless it's like actually fermented in something. So I just wanted to make sure that the base of the bowl was covered for the most part. That's really all I wanted. And I'm just gonna use a tad bit of this water. Not a lot. And that's for when I put the bentonite clay in there. So it's still like sticky consistency, but not too sticky. I might have put so much water. Let me see. Yeah, the consistency of this stuff is just, I'm just gonna say it. So if you want to prep beforehand, and depending on how thick you want it, you could always pour it off, and then all the water's gonna come out first. You can dump the water off and let this just drip, just all gel. Or you can do it like how I did it and not put so much water, because half of the water you put in there is gonna turn to gel anyways, and just let it drip, and then you can put it into whatever regimen that you want to put it into, as far as your beauty or food, however. And it's taking forever. If y'all have a better way to strain this, just let me know. This is just what I have on hand, so this is just what I use and been using. Alright, so I just want that excess off or whatnot. Okay. So now that we have our consistency, we are going to put, and I also use a spring water or distilled water, either or. So I like to just tap a little bit off onto the spoon, so that way not too much comes out. And it's gonna be like kind of like how flour is. It's gonna clump up a little bit, and then it's gonna get smooth. So don't be alarmed as to how some of this stuff is going to look. I think I'm gonna put a little bit more clay, but this is the consistency. It's like a little weirdish. I'm gonna put a little bit more. You want it to be like a paste, not so clumpy. So again, if you can do this with actual seeds in there, just me, certain masks I prefer just to do a little bit different. And being that the bentonite clay, it does get a little hard. I prefer to do this one with the seeds in there. So now it's more like a clay, like, you know, the consistency. It's not just lumpy and the water separate. You want to thoroughly mix this. And this is about, so you want 2 tablespoons, enough of the gel from the seeds, just enough to cover the bottom of the bowl, and like literally like a dab of water. Like, you don't want that much water because the gel is already acting as a liquid in there as it is. So now you see it's super pasty, to where I can turn the bowl all the way over like this a second ago. That's the consistency that you want it. Okay. Now, this stuff is kind of strong. Like I said, Spirit told me to do this, so I'm going to put only, not even a whole spoonful, but it's like basically a spoonful. Half of a spoonful. I already got my bonnet on, so I'm just gonna pull my hair back because I don't want nothing to get in my hair. I'm kind of debating if I want to put on a different bonnet because it's kind of the one I sleep with. I don't want it to get wet. I'd rather put on a little raggedy one. But I had a scarf, so it's all good. Alright. So all of our hair is pulled back. And you don't want to scrub your face first because the bentonite clay is going to pull everything out, and you don't want to strip your face because then this is going to be probably too strong for your face. So now you got like a little mustard color paste. The bentonite clay does not smell like anything. However, the turmeric is going to give it like a little faint smell. And normally I'll wait to do my castor oil last, but being that I'm gonna use this has a little bit of castor oil in it. And being it's fall and my skin is already about to transform to get dry anyways, and this is gonna dry out my skin too. I'm gonna put a little, like 2 dabs. 1, 2. Castor oil, and that's just to keep the skin hydrated while it's still detoxing your face. And then afterwards we're gonna go in with that serum and everything like that. So everything that I have is natural, and if you don't have any castor oil or a serum that you made that you like for your skin, you can always use vitamin E oil, which I have some in there. It's spilled like half of that out, and I'm so mad because I got it from the organic shop. So it wasn't cheap, but whatever. Or you can use this from like the hair store, dollar store, just regular cocoa butter, natural. Or you can get some shea butter or something like that from the hair store. Something natural that's gonna hydrate your skin. Also for this part, but you just want to melt it down first and not use so much. Just a little goes a long way. And also I'm gonna put a dab, like literally a dab of vinegar. So hold on 1 second. I was all out of the Brags, but I have another one. I'm not sure. I think I got this from Whole Foods or something. I'm not sure, but it's the Simple Truth Organic Raw Unfiltered Apple Cider Vinegar with Motherwort. And this is the one I usually buy when I don't have any of the raw. So what I do is with this, I'm going to take a capful. And boop. And you don't want to do nothing more than a capful, because if not, your face is going to burn like crazy. And always remember to shake it up. So that's what I was kind of doing, as I was trying to show y'all. So if you couldn't read it, I'm sorry. And now it's like more like a mustardy. Once you put it on your face and it starts drying, it's gonna get how it needs to be. Like I said, I tweezed a couple little areas because I do suffer from PCOS. So if you do tweeze before, you might have a little bit of irritation, a little bit of burning. But once you wash your face and everything, it's gonna soothe all of that with the castor oil and all of that. Being that it's organic products, and also this is good for that because it's getting deep down in those pores and cleaning them out. Also, if you're doing any type of hormone balancing treatment, as far as taking supplements and things like how I'm doing, it'll just help detox deep down in your facial areas as well. You can also do this serum on different parts of the body. So if you want to take this all the way down on your neck to get down in your thyroid, which I'm not going to do that today, but you could do that as well. Or you can do one on your stomach with this. You can do your inner thighs and stuff, and also the turmeric will help lighten up. And you can also put other things into this that will detox while bleaching certain areas. Like you can do like your underarms. You can do a detox on your feet. So if you're doing like an at-home spa, the water's super hot, you can like just sit on your feet while your water is cooling. So by the time the water is at the temperature that you need it to be, go ahead and steep your feet in there, and then everything is still detoxing while you're doing your at-home spot meditation and stuff. So just if spirit ever just talks to you and tell you to do something, just listen. It's a reason that we have all this stuff here on the earth, natural, that you just need to give yourself care and love. And I was just feeling like today I just need to give myself some care and love. Yes, I've been giving myself care and love as far as this health journey and stuff like that, but it's been driving me crazy, and it's so stressful to remember everything, and you're going through stuff at the same time. So I was like, alright. So I just got everything just set off to this side for right now. This is my little book. I'm probably gonna look up that recipe for y'all. This is just a book that I had when I was trying to get back into my spirituality with journaling and stuff like that. So I was doing intermediate fasting. I was taking my serapeptus every morning. I was doing the apple cider vinegar, lemon, and turmeric and drink or whatnot. Intermediate fasting. If I didn't say that already, I'm sorry. I was doing little mini workouts like squats and leg raises and stuff like that. I was jotting down what I was eating every day because I was kind of dieting or trying to see what foods was irritating my stomach and things like that. Also, I had got to a point where I was waist training and I was able to eat with my waist trainer on, but for some reason I stopped doing that. And the dates on this is from January 22nd, and I stopped journaling about March 17th, and I'm not sure why. And then I started back up again in May, and then all of a sudden I stopped again. So I'm not sure what that was all about, but it's some really good tips and stuff in there, and it's just a constant reminder that I am capable of doing what I need to do. So if you're a person that gets like a little bit sidetracked or discouraged, or you multitask and you feel like you're doing so much at one time that you're not really getting nothing done, just journal and jot it down. Make you a tasker to yourself with short-term goals, long-term goals, your daily goals, monthly goals, and like as you're getting that stuff done, just check it up and look at it in like a month or two, and you be like, dang, like I really was I'm really getting stuff done, and like none of this stuff is just not for no unnecessary reason. Also, y'all know me, I'm big on having your white towel for your face. So I just have an all white towel, no nothing on it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start to put the mask on. I like to start on my cheeks. I really don't get acne like that. Even when I was a little girl and started puberty, I think that was like the most I ever broke out, and that was like when I first got my period. I had like more than one blemish on my face, but other than that, every time I get a period, I get one pimple in one specific spot. Like each month is somewhere different, and it'll stay there the whole duration of my period, and as soon as my period goes off, it'll leave. And that's the most I'll break out. Other than that, I just deal with the issues of having PCOS and having to tweeze certain areas and things like that. Or when I do wear makeup, which I haven't done in a long while, and I know I keep telling y'all I'm gonna do a tutorial. How I do my regimen and stuff with that far is dark marks not showing through and all of that. And I really hope I do not get this on my shirt because this turmeric does stain, so be careful. It was at one point I was doing my bikini area and my underarms, and I had one specific shirt that I did it in because it stained. And if I did do it, I would make sure that I'm naked on a towel because I'm at home by myself, or I would wear black underwear or some type of underwear that's already like an orange hue or something. And just try to get close as you can to your eye. The vinegar might make it burn or sweat, however you want to describe that feeling. Because like your eyeball really can't sweat, but you know. And I'm also noticed, because I noticed that I kept having those sinus infections and blowing my nose and stuff. I was starting to get a little bit of blackheads deep down on my nose area. I wanted to make sure that I'm not getting no unnecessary acne, and making sure I'm building up my collagen, because I do smoke. You know, that smoke gets down in your face. And causes wrinkles. I'm sorry I'm leaning all up in the camera like that, but I just feel like it's so far away. Y'all know I'm like half blind, so now I'm all up in y'all grill. I'm like using this as my little beauty mirror right now. But yeah, you just want to make sure everything is covered. If this is not working for you, you can go ahead and dip your hands in there. I'm just really trying to be, you know, team bougie right now. If I was not recording this, I probably would have been stuck my fingers in there. It's up to you if you want to do all the way on your eyebrows. I wouldn't recommend doing all that because, like I said, this is going to dry, and when it does dry, you try to move your face and it's on your eyebrow, that's just going to hurt. So, you know, I just try to get as close as I can to it. And I usually let it sit for about like 15-20 minutes. And that way I know it's all the way dry and got down in there. Or I'll wait for the tingling to kind of die down. Because once you get this all the way on, you're going to start feeling it to tingle. And that's just the bentonite clay working and the apple cider vinegar activating with all the other ingredients. It's like I'm doing some eyebrows or something. I'm just going down on my neck because I do got like little dark marks down there. And that's kind of where your thyroid is at. So I'm trying to get my neck without getting too far down to where it's going to get on my shirt. And I still fucking got it on there. Ain't that a bitch? Now I'm gonna have to DIY this shirt. I know it's gonna happen. I just knew it. Something told me to put on a camel saw, but no. I just had to be hard-headed. Now I look like a little Simpson. We're the Simpsons. Yeah, that used to be my shit, yo. Back in the day, niggas ain't had no cable. Be at your granny house waiting for the fucking news to go off so you can watch The Simpsons. Drop a heart down below if you feel the pain. All my 90s babies. Well, early 90s babies. The 80s and early 90s baby. No, I'm talking about the late 90s baby. They had every fucking thing. Shit. Bootleg cable, all type of shit. Right. I'm so mad about this. But, you know, it ain't what it ain't. So we're going to let this sit for about like 20 minutes or so. And again, we're going to go in with the spin brush and the Dr. Bonner soap. I'm going to tell y'all what it smells like and everything like that. really probably shouldn't smell like anything, being that it's supposed to be organic. But who knows? They also have different other types of shampoos and soaps and stuff at the store that I go to. I have one of the shampoos, but I didn't get the conditioner to go to it. I got the conditioner, not the shampoo, because this one I was going through my little co-wash, natural hair journey type of thing or what. But yeah. But I'll be back in just a second, y'all. So it's been like 20 minutes or so. I'm just looking super lizardy. Some spots are still wet, like right in here. This part fully dry. Get back a little wet. And up in here, it's kind of dry for the most part. But I'll get these kids something to eat. So it's working on its way to 7 o'clock. So I'm like, damn. I'm not allowed to go outside looking like this. So let me just hurry up. So I got the water extreme hot. My soap and my scissors. I finally did wear them first pair of lashes too out of that pack. I showed y'all I really didn't like the first pair of lashes. And I'm just letting my water roll like that because for some reason it takes a little off it. It's not bad. Yo, and also, my spiritual bag. I need to find like something type of like reusable gauze or something. Or I don't know. I'm not about to sit here and sew a whole bunch of them together. But so these herbs keep getting stuck in my tub, and I don't gotta wait for these people to come fix my tub now. Oh man, I think I need some batteries. And I dropped this thing. Yeah, y'all think y'all herb bags, you can take it. Even though I try to scoop the most of it out, it's just good for me, I'm just rinsing off my glasses for a little bit. Just stuff that it's in there. I'm gonna make sure I get that off because it smells. Like kind of in the corner. And this is kind of wow. For the most part, it's off. So whatever. What is one now? Now I'm telling my face mostly over the sink because this stuff is dripping. Like I said, it will stain. each of your hair. See? That's all I'm going to make my hair with all the couple. Let it go with you. This is such a tedious process. Okay. This is like way too messy. So I'm just gonna finish out the rest of the towel and then we'll move to it. If you need to turn the water down because it's too hot for head, like it's no need to like burn your skin off. Woo! This shit is starting to super hot. Like I said, that turmeric thing. Now to go ahead and push out any white hairs. Okay. Yeah, that shit yellow as fuck. So I just put like one dab
Even when I use my L'Oreal stuff or my L Avenue, I still only use like 1 squirt of everything. Ooh, it's like super pepperminty. Ooh. Yeah, it's like uber pepperminty. And if you don't like that little tingle feeling, ooh, yes. Ooh. Yes, this shit is like uber pepperminty. That's for sure. And it's making my face feel super fluffy, like and soft. This brush is literally like gliding across my face. Whew. And it's foaming up like uber perfect. Whew. So now I'm just gonna make sure that this towel is run out over good again. I don't want this too hot for my face is already like burning from the color. But like in a good way, not in a bad way. That's so it's like my face ain't never felt so tingly in my life. But this glow I got, honey, oh my god. Yes. See this glow? And I ain't even put on the oil yet. Yes. Okay. Woo, what? Sis. King, queen, bruh. Nah. This glow. Woo. I'm so here for that facial. Yes. Good stuff. That's good. Yes. Now on. So in reality, last time I had a blemish, it was right here, and I kind of had what my sister had where it didn't pop right and it caused the skin to get irritated. Last time it did that, it left a hole right here, but it's no dark mark. Right here, it's a dark mark. So I'm planning on using this cream, which most of the time when it is like this, I like to put it on the stove and heat it up in hot water. But I'm just gonna stir it with my finger for right now. And all the herbs are in there raw. I never really strained them out, and that's because I would add what I think that it needed here and there while using this. This is another reason why I think it lasted so long, because the herbs are just in there and it's holding to everything, like kind of like when you do like a trash can or something drink, and the fruit holds all of the alcohol in there. It's kind of the herbs is doing in this oil. So no matter how much oil I still add in there, it's still gonna be some type of potency to it. And as you see, this has my face shining. I also put this on lips as well. And this smells uber like amazing. And everything in here is just stuff that you can get from the herbal shop or it's already in your kitchen. Like, really. Right in your very own kitchen. And now this glow is a different type of glow than what I just had from when I used the natural. Just rinse. And I like to massage it in there because that gets your blood flowing. And it heats it and works it up into the skin. Like I said, we're in the fall months. It's October, so we just want to make sure that the skin is hydrated and get wet with. And I also make sure I always get my lashes in my lid because I do wear lashes. I haven't really been wearing them like that. I wore some on Saturday, but I took them right off the next day. But if anybody knows me, I wear my lashes a week at a time, and I normally take them off on a Sunday night and let my eyes breathe Monday and Tuesday, and probably put them back on Wednesday. That's if I do them. And I'll leave them on for a week because when I do them, that's how long they usually last. So make sure that you're taking the time to let your natural beauty breathe. Make sure you take time to hydrate the oil and, you know what I'm saying, like you do with the rest of your body. Everything needs to be love and care. Just like when I scrub my face, to make sure I scrub my lips too. With the excess from the water and everything, you know. Ooh. Man, that skin, y'all. Beautiful. That's just a little piece. Yo, it is just so baby soft. Uber baby soft. So that's the little hole I was talking about. But as you see, there's no marker in there. That's from just using that cream. Like, I just dab it in just that one spot. And it's no dark mark. And I was using it under here at one point. That's why it's kind of faded, but not all the way because I stopped using it. That's why I'm going to start back into using it. And yes, I'm insecure and yes, I have issues with that, but I'm being more open and more comfortable about it. It's like, it's my flaw. I have to accept it. I have to live with it, whatever. We're all women. I understand I'm not the only person with it, so I'm just at the point where it's just like, whatever. Everybody in my circle, in my camp, they rock with me for me, and I rock with them for them, because at the end of the day, everybody got flaws. So this is just my regimen on how I do my stuff. So, alright, y'all. Good night, y'all. Melanin Nation, Melanin Gang, Melanin Poppin', Melanin taking over the world. Period. Alright, kings and queens. Okay, you all, I just got done to me a facial. Oh my goodness. Do you see this glow? That's all I gotta say. But like I said, I'm gonna come to y'all and do a little review on my hair. So these curls have officially been up for a week. I just pressed my little leave out. So this is without no flex rise in it, just straight bonnet at the end of the night. You know, I still didn't do my little edges, but I pressed them or whatever. And just team natural thing going on up in there. So yeah, I feel like the hair held up really, really, really good. Like I said, it's officially a week today because it is Thursday again. And I took the rollers out on Friday. So, yeah. Not too shabby. So, I would get this hair again because it's easy to manage. It holds a curl. You just gotta let your flex straps in there for a little second. It takes heat. Um, my Ray Nutrients has it smelling amazing because I do smoke, so my hair does not smell like smoke or anything like that. So yeah, I'm loving it. Ciao.